Hello and welcome, Rocket League fans. We are here and we are live. A little NJCAA action coming hot at you. That is the National Junior College Athletic Association, esports wise. I guess it's kind of backwards for you guys. But regardless, I'm not the tugboat. I'm here with my man, Chef Billy. Billy, how are we doing today?
Oh, doing fantastic. Looking forward to a little bit of one-on-one action here,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I cannot wait to see what we get today. We've got a representative from Lincoln Land Community College. That'll be IBU, and then we've got Pain Thriller coming out of Dallas College, the coach for their team. So, all pride on the line here, all for fun, all for a little bit of a community night here, having a little bit of fun with this. This isn't going to be your standard night. I'm going to be roasting people on their plays and their whiffs, and
Nice.
having a lot of fun with this tonight. But we are sponsored by the Army National Guard, and really enjoyed the interview that Bubba had with Sergeant Flores, the newly promoted Sergeant Flores.
Oh,
My dad
yes.
was in the Army 34 years. I was in the Navy for 4 years myself, and my son's birthday is today. He's 19, and he just got out of boot camp not too long ago. So
Hey.
big, strong military presence here on my side, and I cannot thank them enough for sponsoring us and thanking everybody for their service out there. But it is time to have some Rocket League.
Absolutely, yes. Again, huge shout out to the Army National Guard and shout out to Sergeant Flores. Like you mentioned last time we interviewed him, here is Corporal Flores, just constantly moving up in the world. Over there is Sergeant Flores, and you can too over there at the Army National Guard. 1v1, like you said, that's IBU, the captain player for the Lincoln Land Community College. That's LLCC. Looking at Pain Thriller, the coach here. So old man coming out of retirement here. Can't play in the National Junior College Athletic Association, but can definitely coach it. We'll see how Pain Thriller.
I mean, I love one. It's kind of fun because it's instantaneous owns. I mean, there's got to be a lot of smack talking going on. The in-game chat could be going
Oh,
hot and
yes.
heavy, but we'll see. IBU, the captain for Lincoln Land Community College, going up against the coach, and the coach getting the shot, the steal out of the aerial, and absolutely slams it home. That's the beauty of a shot.
Yes, it is. This is Lincoln Land representing out of Springfield, Illinois. Pain Thriller coming out of Dallas College. I'm going to take a wild stab and say that Dallas is down there in Texas. A little north versus south action. Let's see it. 15 seconds in, and this is Pain Thriller already scoring first. IBU doing some fancy stuff off the wall. There's the double tap for the century. Maybe even close to a triple tap, even if the third one may not have been necessary.
I mean, this is great aerial work, great singular coverage here. It absolutely goes over the top. Caught the coach with the pants down there, and goes over the top of him. And yep, that's a beautiful work there.
Absolutely, yeah. So the old man doesn't have the moves anymore. Who knows? Back on the offense. Here is Pain Thriller. Just got scored against once. That's IBU railing in a second, low and slow as they go here, Shep.
Yeah, I mean, just a little unfortunate touch here from, a whiff there from Pain Thriller, and IBU closes in on the garbage in front of the goal there. And, yep, that's exactly what you don't want to see if you are Dallas College there.
Exactly what. So this is IBU, Lincoln Land, active player. Showing out a little bit. It's been a couple of different mistakes, but that is also ones. You just get so heavily punished for any mistakes. That's a solid little run, and just like that, Pain Thriller gets just a little bit to the inside of your IBU captain from Lincoln Land. Just like that. 45 seconds, 44 seconds technically are done, but tied up. Might as well be a 0-0. Might be 10-10.
Well, I mean, we're looking at Pain. Pain was a supersonic legend in one season, and IBU, grand champion 2 or 3. So not that big of a difference between the two of them, but there is that little bit of extra coming out of the coach here. So, coach might be a little bit rusty. Nice save in front of the goal, though, and a double touch there. So we'll see if he's able to get out of the goal there and be able to start getting the other way. Looks like IBU is going to take it back to zone in, but now it's going to have to be defending the goal.
Solid defense, offense right there. Tap, tap, and back and forth. Pain Thriller still on the offense. Some impressive aerial performances there, but now BU looking to get on the offense themselves. The shot to the middle, the young man puts it up. It's a fantastic stop by our coach, Pain Thriller.
Well, he does get the mega here and has, oh my goodness, that is a heck of a intercept there from the coach coming in. Showing the player how it's done, but, having to get back for that mega. Nice little stop there, so, a little bit of side action going on here. Shot on goal, what a save from Pain Thriller. We'll see if IBU can start closing the gap here.
Yeah, it's been mostly Pain Thriller playing the defense right here. IBU puts this up, can't get to it after bad positioning down bottom. Young player putting up another one. And I keep saying young player because, of course, this is the National Junior College Athletic Association. All of the colleges involved are only the freshman and the sophomore. So, you come straight out of high school, looking at 19, 20-year-olds at the absolute max.
I think I've got a college here nearby that's part of the NJCAA. I think. I'm not exactly sure. I think college.
With any sense they are.
With any sense they are.
With any sense they are.
Well, yeah. I think that College of the Ozarks is a member of that association. But, you know, what we do see here is a 1-goal lead here for the young player from Lincoln Land. Taking the coach's task, but there's a long-range shot. Not going to find joy there, but there's the follow-up.
That inspires joy if you're a Dallas College fan. The old man, they said he was washed up. They said he had nothing left. That's Pain Thriller. Coming on in here. 105 kilometers per hour. I'm going to mark it down. That's our fastest tonight. I'm going to say it's going to be the fastest for this first game, but not the fastest of all 3 games, because this is, of course, a best of 5. Other than the 1v1 standard Rocket League rules here.
No, 105 miles or kilometers per hour equates to about 68 miles an hour. And there's the number 1 for Pain Explorer. That's 54 miles an hour. So nice work out of them. They get the go-ahead goal here, and we're hitting halftime here. And the goals keep on pouring in. They kind of get on little mini streaks here, FBI. And yeah, I want to see if the young player IBU is going to be able to answer back in a hurry.
So far, it's been a lot of back and forth, like we said, just the punishment of aggression, or excuse me, the punishment of mistakes, and that's another one right there, just past halftime. And Pain Thriller going on a little bit of a run, showing that even these old dogs learn new tricks.
Oh, that ground pinch was absolutely disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting.
I love this hit.
Oh, yeah. 9 seconds past halftime. Ooh, this is, if IBU has anything left. Oh, man, so has something left, but so does Pain Thriller. Back on the outside, picking up megas and more. Pain Thriller wisely using his boost throughout all that. Gives up, I think, 2 megas right there. Doesn't matter. Still had about a 50 or 60 left in there. Did not burn it up. Now back to the middle once again. The punishment of mistakes here. Doubling up on the young buck here is Pain Thriller against IBU.
Nope, IBU got a little bit caught out there in the aerial 50, and yeah, the coach once again just absolutely punishes for it. There's a hat trick lead for the coach from Dallas College, Pain Thriller, taking it to the young man here, and IBU needs to really come back and figure out what they want to do here in these ones. You know, kind of calling out and trying to own the old man here and see what they can do. I know what that feels like being an old man myself, but it's okay.
And esports definitely feel like that. And boom, just a little up and down, puts it right in front of IBU's face. Pain Thriller rocks in another one here. You mentioned it earlier. What the hat trick of a lead, and now that's the hat trick of lead +1. Just a wild thing to say here, Billy.
It's impossible to really gauge how these games are going to go. I mean, it just depends on the pure raw mechanical skill. I mean, the game sense, you know, plays a little bit into it, but it really comes down to how do you win these 50-50 challenges. That's going to be a screamer into the upper 90. Good Lord, that is a fantastic shot from distance.
Yeah, we knew that these were going to be high scoring, but last goal we broke double digits between these two with 90 seconds left on the pace that we're scoring here. Pain Thriller, coach out of Dallas, going to be hitting double digits just on by themselves here. Next 30 seconds or so, 45 or so. Again, punishment of mistakes right here. My God, IBU also. If we're actually like talking strategic a little bit, right? Pain Thriller simply utilizing their time. 105 kilometers an hour on that one. Pain Thriller simply utilizing their time and getting this boost whenever they can, whenever this ball is already going where they want it to be. IBU, on the other hand, is kind of taking time to pick up boost when they really need to be defending, and otherwise just leaving goalposts open.
Oh no, that could be another punished mistake right there. Nope. Definitely not going to get punished on that one. There's a nice little flip reset coming out of the coach. Nice defensive play there. Let's see if he's going to try and go a little bit fancy here on the goal, but nope. It's just all business all the time from the coach. There's number 10. Oh, my word. Pain Thriller absolutely taking IBU to the woodshed here in our first game.
Seriously, taking out the belt and everything. Teaching the young man a lesson here. I'm making him respect his elders.
Get off my lawn!
There you go. And I should say, we're going to continue memeing and having fun, but I actually have no idea actually how old Pain Thriller is, so you could definitely be a coach and be younger, like not even be technically of age of, like, to go to school, I believe. I mean, coaches are obviously lauded for their coaching talent. So, it's been absolutely... wow, yeah. The second half of this game, a lot less even-handed than the second. But
Right.
Pain Thriller, once again, demanding respect and getting it so far.
I mean, this is turning a bit one-sided, to say the least. I mean, I hope we don't get the quadruple lead here in the last 45 seconds of it. Ibu needs a goal in a hurry. That's going to be number 12, though, unless he's got a great flip. He does! And he might be able to get back and challenge. That's a great flip reset to get a little bit of boost there and get on the Mega.
Yeah, getting back onto the corner. Decent attempt at the takeaway, but that's also just so hard to get done in Rocket League, especially something like that. You're coming up slow, and you have to go fast. You have to bite up at this one. Ooh. IBU taking this one out. Plenty of boost with which to do it, though. Now that's going to be that's going to be the chain of goals taken in by the Orange squad by Pain Thriller, at least stopped for right now. Now, we're not going to see 7 scores in 15 seconds. It's been a fast-scoring game, but even that is ridiculous, even for ones. Pain Thriller's taking game number 1, but still best of 5.
Yep, it's a salve for the wound and a little bit of confidence going into game number 2. And I mean, I really want to see what does Ibu have in the back pocket coming into this next game, because that is triple the lead that he's got right now. And I mean, yeah, just a little whiff there and absolutely punished. Going Miski there, right there by the coach. So yeah, a little bit of disparity in the mechanics there from the two players, but as I always say, it is looking like it is going to be a very quick end here to this. Just ground the ball, GG's, go to next game.
Yeah, just a fun community event, but one-sided it is indeed. A little bit of rolling, some perfect. Wow. Okay. Yep.
Wow.
Just putting on a little bit of clinic and the goal to go, put it in the doggy bag and take it home.
Isn't the aluminum foil swan coming out of the restaurant there is what I really want to know. Because, yeah, that was just taken all the way down. That's fun. So, 13-4 win there for the coach from Dallas College. Had a lot of fun against the youngster there. Seeing that the coach is in their mid-20s. So, yeah. I mean, comparatively, esports talking, he's an old man.
Yeah, it's decrepit. Just basically turning into, you've seen Indiana Jones, right? The end of the third one, just basically turning into dust at that point, and their mid-20s, given that they're working in esports.
Thanks.
But yeah, no, hey, I'll be 30 in January, man. I'll be 30 in January. I get plenty of it. But 13-4 tells me that you know, they always say everything's bigger in Texas. Looks like the age disparity as well as the score disparity going to be showing up here between these two players. Lincoln Land again coming out of Springfield, Illinois.
Well, I mean, Dallas College, probably in Dallas. I'm gonna just go out there with you on that limb. We'll die on that hill if we have to. But yeah, the coach.
Nobody's told me otherwise. So.
Yeah, the coach taking the captain to task there, a 9-goal win, and you know, we'll see what happens going into game number 2. Hopefully, Ibu will be able to mount a comeback and take the coach to the shed themselves.
Yeah, we would love to see some more even-handed games, maybe even a game 4 and 5. But at the end of the day, Ibu, after game 1, thanking his lucky stars that he's going to be playing in a junior college association. That there's no graduate programs, right?
I mean, yeah, that's a good take if I ever heard one. Oh, trying to go behind the play there. Nice mechanics there, being able to check that that against the grain shot. And Ibu might come up the gate with the first goal. Nice save from Pain Thriller.
Yeah, and that's actually going to be the first demo of this. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's the first one. Young man's fired up.
So would love to see more of that, honestly, especially given like the the competitive nature of the 1v1s, right?
Oh! Yep, I thought it was going.
What a read by Pain Thriller. Fantastic stuff. Now, Ibu has just simply respected Pain Thriller a lot more. I mean, there's a certain point last game that that was almost a perfect spin top move right there coming off the wall. And there's another demo. Get 2 seconds, but mega after mega is really required, but the trajectory is looking like this. Up and over, not a whole lot. Tries to take it right under. That's like the basketball shot through the legs, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we call it a nutmeg in soccer. You try to nutmeg the unwitting coach there. A little bit of a mystery flip there. Nice shot in. That's beautiful mechanics coming out of Ibu, and takes the 1-0 lead here in game number 2.
Yeah, that what a flashy way to do it as well, right? Just a tiny little tap against the coach here, Pain Thriller, and that's going to be enough to make sure that he simply cannot get there.
I mean, I tell you what, this is what, I've been casting Rocket League for a little while now, and, some of the more experienced casters that I've been with, yourself included, have told me, you can be as mechanically gifted as you want, but your skill in the 1v1s and these 50s is what it's all about. And Ibu is absolutely upping the aggression level here against the coach and gets a shot on goal. What a save from Pain Thriller once again.
Yeah, just in ones, you're going to be focusing on demos like we've seen Ibu take. He just took a demo right off this. Pain Thriller is literally coming off of a demo right now. And that big boost right there, that big is the first bit of boost he takes off, except for one tiny little 12 pad out there. You know what I'm saying? So, really, this is Ibu reading exactly what it is that he needed to do, and now utilizing that here. Obviously, in 1v1s, you're going to focus on these demos a lot more, but the reason why you play these is an awareness situation. Almost gets to it. IBU stretching out the glove on this one, cannot stop.
I felt that so many times in actual soccer myself. Just, the whiff coming through, and I think he did get a little touch, but had such venom behind it that he just couldn't get enough on it. FBI. That is a beautiful comeback goal from the coach.
Yep. A little too much mustard on that hot dog. Can't stop it. There it is coming. Another little shot up and over. That's a little back play. Pain Thriller also has kind of been putting these up as if he's going to be able to get easy double taps on that, and it's just not going to happen in these 1v1s. At least not that often. As I say that, an impressive one coming out right there. What was it, 614 score already from the coach?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good so far. Definitely showing the mechanics off there, FBI. So I tell you what, this is starting to turn into a little bit of a barn burner.
Yeah, no, it really is. Game 2 looking a lot more competitive through these two. Maybe getting a little winded right here as the coach, right? And working the cardio.
Maybe that heart rate got it up a little bit too high for the old man, and not being able to keep the fingers on the controller as well.
Maybe so. Something's happening, because this game is, we just came off a 13-4 walloping from this orange player from Pain Thriller against IBU. And first little bit that was anything but. Almost the attempted flip reset over the side to try and get 2 or even 3 hits on this, not going to happen as easily. This would have been another open goal situation, as these ones are. There's Pain Thriller down the bottom.
Yep, he whiffed on the aerial 50 and takes his frustration out on the coach there after the goal is scored. You love to see that. He's like, man, screw you.
Yeah, there you go. But soccer, like you were saying, I think that'd be a yellow or red card, something like that, at least. I'm pretty sure when explosions are involved, it's a red card automatically. I'm not sure. I mean,
in real soccer, I think that's definitely a red card. I'm going to go ahead and agree with you on that one, and also
demolishing the other person. I'm going to say that's against the rules. It's egregious. There you go. It's also egregious. If you're a Dallas College fan, is the tying up situation that IBU has now gotten into here. They say that youth is wasted on the young, but IBU is using it very well.
Right, and just absolutely outplayed the coach there. These kickoffs, really going into these, IBU starting to get the read on where the coach is going, and really taking advantage of these one situation. Now, a little bit of air dribble coming out of the coach. He's going to get a shot on goal. No!
Oh, got to put your readers on for that one. Got to line those up well.
The readers, huh? Wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
We're turning this into an age gap here.
Yeah.
Ski going out.
There's nobody outside my grandmother that says the readers, right? The glasses, everyone else.
Yeah, I just had to get glasses so I feel that stingingly, personally, they're FBI. That's just mean.
I'll be there soon. Delaying that, definitely taking out my own insecurities about aging on this game. So I'm really glad to be doing it with you. Back to the middle. Pain Thriller. There you go. Little top spin there on the end. I'm not talking ball. It's it fancy. Takes it to the bottom. And it gets What movie was that? When they, well, I can't remember the movie. Anyway, it looks really cool.
I mean, I love it. I love it. A little bit of a hood grind there going into the goal. And 1-goal lead, 75 seconds left here. And IB has really made this a lot more competitive. Definitely playing a slower game here. And oh my God, that's a shot and a half. But what a save from IBU. Might be able to get on the end of this.
Yep, there you go. Again, just the walking the dog there at the end. IBU tying this one up completely. We saw 17 scores last game. 17. 13 of those, of course, for Pain Thriller. There's only 8 in this one with 60 seconds left. And no lead. No lead whatsoever.
I'm digging it. I wanted to see this be competitive, and we have been obliged. That's a great kickoff win for IBU. Will they be able to get this into the goal? What a comeback from the coach there. Absolutely screaming back on defense. And now will IBU be able to get back in front of the goal?
Good job getting this one out. Yeah, great job getting this one out and away. Pain Thriller back on the outside, and IBU once again just cuts this one away. Looking like IBU is honestly going to be completely content taking this to overtime, or at least playing the defense out for right now. The shot there, IBU's got to burn everything to get to it, but gets that one out the way of sorts of damage. Pain Thriller there picks up Mega. Now IBU on a run again, can't get to that one and taking the lead at 15 seconds.
Even with the boost arm coming from the coach there, just a great touch. Picks up the little 12-patter, a little butter pad on the fly there, and gets a nice goal. That is 15 seconds left on the clock there, FBI, and a 1-goal lead. This might be the young man coming back.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a defensive situation for IBU at this point. He realizes that, okay, turned around, was actually willing to give this one away. Now a hit, that's a shank off to the left side. That's going to bounce towards this middle, having to get to it. Now another bouncing play out to it. That's a roller, and that's a 5-4 comeback here for IBU. We have purchased ourselves some more Rocket League.
Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. I love the comeback. I love the little micro adjustments that IBU made there in the second game. Not being as aggressive defensively, kind of letting the play come to them. Coach kind of got stymied a little bit, and they were getting a lot more breakaway chances with the overcommitment that was coming out of IBU, but IBU has changed their tactics quite drastically and has found good purchase with it. So now we got, a very complicated 0-0 tie now. And we'll see who is going to come out on top. Let's see if the coach has something in the back pocket that the young man doesn't know what's coming towards him. We'll see, as we head into game number 3. But that's a great reel in. Instead of letting this get out of hand. So, I mean, full credit to the young man from Lincoln Land Community College out of Springfield, Illinois. Mm-hmm. I can talk. Words do fail me every once in a while, and this is one of those times. It's my age.
There you go. Not an excuse that Pain Thriller is going to be able to use. Not even 4 seconds in. That is going to be not our fastest goal, but our quickest goal, if that makes sense. The least amount of time between a neutral situation and a goal. 4 seconds. IBU taking the advantage early.
You'll love to see it. But that's a great win there from the coach here. So, yeah, look, IBU's ready to go back defensively. See if he's going to get him to 50 here. He does win the 50. Oh, look at the mechanical skill, though, coming from the coach.
Have a whiff around. He's looking for his tail on that one, and that's just a perfect takeaway. But yet again, just the angle a little bit too off. I thought it was going to be too high. Pain Thriller racking him up, putting him down. This guy tied score here, 1-1, about 30 seconds in.
Well, I mean, this is going to be a back and forth affair. I have a feeling. I think that there's finally got that feeling out period done and dusted. I think they're feeling nice and warmed up now. They're ready to go. They're going to get all their tricks and whistles going into this next match. So this should be, I think, the most competitive of the matches that we're going to see so far.
Nice hit. Now the comeback to it. Fantastic stuff. Little shank and poke right there. Hit the defender, whip it around, and no boost necessary for something like that. Perfect stuff. Gets about as centered as it's going to get as well. 40 seconds into this one. Doubled up, but no real advantage here for Pain Thriller. Again, that was Pain Thriller on a roll, 13-4 in game number 1. Got a comeback there for IBU at 5-4 in game number 2. Shot up, can't get to it. Pain Thriller on a little bit of roll as well. Again.
definitely feeling that almost 70 miles an hour on that goal there. So,
106.
wow, that is
fastest.
fantastic work.
Previous fastest was 105 kilometers per hour. That was 106. Pain Thriller getting to that one like a Sunday morning buffet.
I know that feeling very well for various reasons. My chubby cheeks notwithstanding. We'll see if Haibu can do anything going into this next offensive little spurt here. Yep, I think you should be able to bury that one home. He does.
There you go. IBU getting to there like the release of the new graphics cards. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep it to HU.
Wow.
Oh, man. Fantastic stuff, though. Fantastic stuff. Never have I ever waited up for a graphics card, though. I can't, games, yes. Never hardware, if that makes sense. Well, I guess the Xbox 360. That is a long time.
Donkey? Hello.
Whoa.
Dunkin'
Okay.
Donuts on the coach there.
Yeah,
And,
right?
Yeah. Hi. That's up close and personal, and that's the equalizer in quite fantastic fashion.
What was it? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall that's like Humpty Dumpty sat on his hands if you're Pain Thriller. Couldn't get there, couldn't get anything done. Had a plenty of opportunity. Nothing shown. Tied up situation.
It's a nice little touch to the corner, though.
Yeah, that was just used to wing this one out and kind of get it away from the source of danger for the time being, but it was requiring of a follow-up defensive shot, he got. Now, back on over to the other side, a little bit out, but a smart job by IBU, not using his boost until he was certain he was going to be able to score, because now he has plenty to get back and go on to the defense with. First demo here from Pain Thriller.
How do you go in here? Oh, the Muskie!
Nicely done. Almost enough. Gonna have another shot at this one. That one's gonna be a little bit too high. Yep. That one's gonna be a little bit too.
Oh!
Both of them
Nani?
too high.
Naughty.
Yeah, right. A nice attempt at the takeaway right there, but IBU will be able to get to this one back. That was a smart job by Pain Thriller actually not hitting this one, because that would have started this offensive push like much more over the other side, and he was going the exact opposite way. Whipping around, turns the walker around on that one.
the geriatric slide there. We'll call it that. And the shot on goal's gonna find a worm-burning shot in the far post. That's beautiful work out of IBU.
Yeah, so that's like what, it feels like the 20th goal right now that has come off the back of the takeaway, just the capitalization of a mistake when one player just gets a little bit too aggressive, really tries for it right here, and this ball just gets to traveling so fast that if it hits a bad angle, whoever is just on the offense is not going to have a good time when this ball reverberates against wall a couple times.
I see what you're doing here, Pain Thriller. I see what you're doing!
Almost it. That's going to be a great pinch for IBU, actually. Pick up a big boost on the way. You're in charge for some fantastic offense until you let roller out to the left side, get a bad angle. Just like that. That is almost teeing it up perfectly. Turns to the left side. IBU gets past him, and breaking ankles and more.
Oh my gosh, that's ultimate disrespect on that goal there. Yeah. It's 12 miles an hour. It just stops the momentum almost completely dead. Just says, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, IBU has time to make a sandwich while watching this one go all the way in, and a front row seat as well. 5-3. 109 seconds left in this one. A 2-score lead is the biggest that IBU has garnered so far. Almost a false start there for Pain Thriller. He didn't set an alarm, Chef Billy.
I mean, you're used to seeing these old people get up really early in the morning. Maybe it's really late at night and just had a little snooze there. I mean, it is 7:30 on the East Coast, so it might be the bedtime there.
There you go. Time to eat the Jell-O. Changes your nighttime clothes.
It's tapioca.
Oh my. Pain Thriller. Not him back out of this one. Rice pudding on his mouth, maybe, but that was still a fantastic shot.
Rice pudding. Oh, what a shot coming in from Pain Thriller. Definitely feeling the crunch right now and seeing if they can be able to work something in the corner. Steals the Mega out. And might be able to go back the other way with an air dribble, perhaps.
I like what Pain Thriller was doing there. He was angling his car so that if he was able to hit ground and ball got there at the same time, then that rolls back like it just did, and then it takes a fantastic angle off the wall, and this just set this one up all day long, especially because he knows he can hit IBU right here, and this is already on a good angle. That is some 3D chess right there. That's looking into the future while having a fantastic grasp of the past.
Kind of like Star Trek Next Generation. 3D chess all day long. But, you know, it's a 2-goal lead right now. Just a minute left now. Looking for a little bit of a run. We've seen the coach here get on a couple of those, and we're looking for one of those right now. Otherwise, it's going to be match point for the captain from Lincoln Land Community College.
Yeah, so 45 seconds to go. A defensive stance has to be assumed at some point. But if IBU takes this one, then that just makes this all the sweeter. Yes, ones are incredibly fast and loud, but we've only seen Pain Thriller really utilize a single demo so far, if I remember right. That simply has to come in right here as this offense does.
Oh, gets a great the shot. It's saved off the goal line. IBU absolutely playing with fire there, and now has the reverse coming the other way. 10 seconds left. This is going to be IBU's game unless there's a quick score and a goal.
Some fantastic handling, but with that shank up to the top right there, doesn't matter if he scores on this one as well, even with the goal to go. That is your Lincoln Land Community College Capitan coming in. That's IBU, striking twice in games 2 and 3. And like you said, putting now this, the geriatric coach over here on match point.
Yeah, definitely taking the tennis balls off the walker there. Kind of a little geriatric prank there.
Turbo mode, yeah.
Yeah, a little turbo mode. And yeah, we'll need to see a little bit of arthritis medicine going into the gears of the chassis for the coach here. But we'll see. We'll see if IBU can close this out, or are we going to see a game number 5 here in our community event here, presented by the Army National Guard. And I tell you what, I'm looking forward to this next one because, you know, IBU maybe having a little bit of youthful confidence going into game number 4. We might see the coach bring out more demos. We might see him absolutely start breaking ankles and bring the A game. We'll see what happens coming up next.
Yeah, I really would love to see that. Pain Thriller coming on out here. This is not a time to do 55 on the interstate, okay? This is not a time to preach about getting there eventually and getting there alive. This is life or death. This is undying glory here on the line. Maybe some other things as well. We weren't confirmed on pricing and whatnot. IBU getting it too high, but doesn't get high. Oh my God! What a fantastic handling right there. The young whippersnapper getting out to it, but the angle, oh, that is not just barely too much. IBU kind of gets blessed after a fantastic play.
Well, he also gets absolutely stymied there, gets the bump. Actually goes in favor of IBU, and, you know, I want to see, you know, what does the coach have left in the tank here to be able to get back, because this could be a cut shot opportunity.
That was about it right there. This game now kind of looking a little bit reminiscent of our game number 2, where it was quite a while before anybody scored. I believe that was about 58 seconds or 60 seconds in that one. And that's the same situation that we're looking at as I speak these words. Back out to the outside. Pain Thriller there, rolling on down to the bottom. Stopped right there, but that did send IBU just absolutely flowing off to the left side. And not really a whole lot offensively for Pain Thriller there. Oh man, expected him to go high, he goes low.
Yep, broke ankles there, didn't you, coach? I mean, that's a snap if I ever heard one.
Osteoarthritis. He just wants to fly.
Somebody get the coach some aspirin because that's gotta hurt.
Oh yeah, some icy hot. I don't know, something. Actually hurt after that one. Minute 20. IBU the only one who scored in this one. Again, a much slower game than has been. IBU does not get to that one. Excuse me. Roll back the tape right here. The VCR, the Betamax. Roll back the Betamax, right?
Wow.
The vast majority of will have no idea what I just meant by that.
I don't think they knew what a VCR was either, to be honest. I remember having to set that thing.
VCRs we had. I was past the Betamax competition.
I had a Betamax. I had an 8-track player too. We will just not talk about that anymore. Wow. Even with the whip on the kickoff there, FBI Paint Thriller did not feel any pain in that one, and gets
not.
ultimate joy. Nice worm burner, dead center almost, and that's a 1-goal lead. 3.5 minutes left. We might be looking at game number 5 if he can get on another roll like we've seen him do all night long.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's a perfect play. That's a pop-up, and it gives him plenty of time to come on and take a couple of these small dots as well as bring this out. Mega on the side. This is a fantastic position. A weaker pop play here from IBU. A little bit on a run. Shank off to the left side. Gives him plenty of time, and IBU's not going to have any boost to come in and do this with. He has boost. He could have cut this, much quicker from his left side to the right side to get on the correct side of this ball, and then go at it. That's going to be too high. That's not going to be in, but that one is.
Oh, goodness. And that's just mechanical giftness right there. Just the miscue over the top and gets absolutely buries it home. 52 miles an hour on that goal. So, nice little splash at the end. That's a 2-goal lead. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left for Lincoln Land's captain to get back in this match.
Yeah, not far away from this by any means. This is not like the same, 9-goal lead that we saw in game number 1 by any means. Completely surmountable and plenty of time with which to do it. A solid hit. That's going to at least force the hand of the defender. Does get there, but a weak hit it was. And now, and boost starvation is the name of the game for IBU until that reverb goes the right way. If you're a fan of Dallas College, now a hit to the outside. Still got some to it. Big Meg on the side, and there's another demo here from IBU. Up and over, and that's gonna be Pain Thriller just not getting there in time. I believe he had enough boost to actually get there. He spawned in at time. 131 is gonna top the charts for fastest.
Oh yeah, that is 81 miles an hour, my friend, and that is a screamer going in. I don't care how much boost you got. That's got to be pre-jumped and just a hope and a prayer, and there was nothing there doing for Pain Thriller.
Yeah. 81 miles an hour, I do believe that is breaking every speed limit in the country as well, outside of a couple places in the Midwest that don't have speed limits. So,
Montana does not have some speed limits along I-90.
Some of the interstates,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Pain Thriller looking for the go-ahead goal again, given that scary lead that, as I call it, the 2-goal lead in Rocket League. IBU really starting to pour the pressure on, though, starting to control these megas as well. Nice aerial there, but now Pain Thriller out of boost. Oh, IBU.
Oh, nice. Yeah, puts Hood down on that one and just changes the angle just that perfect amount right there. Now he's got plenty of boost, picking up things on the outside. There's a mega as well. IBU burning a little bit to get to this one. That is going to be worth it because, again, force the hand of this defender. Back on up. Dribbling up to it. Easy hit and burned a lot less boost to get there as well. This is a W right now for Pain Thriller until he burns that trying to get out to it. Dangerous. Never mind. Champion play here from Pain Thriller.
Absolutely zero boost for him, though. He does get the mega, but now IBU's on the attack here, is having to throw himself at the ball, trying to get this equalizer on net. And now, it's back defending once again. Nice little shimmy off into the corner there. And I want to see IBU. You won the last 2 games. You're on a bit of a streak here. Let's see what you can do in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, this really is crunch time, and this is 1v1s too. If they even line it up again, it's reasonable to, even if you line up at 2 seconds, it's reasonable to believe that this ball can be held aloft by 2 members who wanted to stay there. That's a shot, but not the follow-up. IBU so close to a tie, you can taste the cloth. Oh, and again, that was a slap down play that was easy, but as it is, that's a roller that would have just only gone to rack up the Dallas College coach at a longer scoreline. Just like that, though, we have a 4-13 barn burner in game number 1, where the coach just kind of comes out and reads in the song of his people, right? A 9-goal lead right there. Then comes out 5-4 for IBU, the 1-goal differential right there. Does something similar in game number 3, Chef Billy, the 6-4. And the 6-1, if you remember, came in the last 10 seconds or so. So this was really we were staring on the barrel of that 5-4 as well. Coming back, the far and away the lowest scoring game in this, what it was 5 total scores. The previous is 9. Okay, like that was your game number 2. 9 total scores in this one, 5 in this one, so just under half in this. And again, a squeaking all the way through with only a 1 goal disparity.
Well, I mean, that's what we wanted. We wanted to see game 5 here, and we're going to get it. So, it comes down to who has the nerve in the last 5 minutes here. I'm going to even throw it out there that we're going to overtime in this. I'm feeling it. I'm looking into my crystal ball, and I think that we're going to go ahead and see overtime here because neither one of these 2 gentlemen want to lose here. Obviously, age over beauty, and the coach wants to go ahead and have their rice pudding snacks at the end.
There you go. They're a day in the sun right here. I like it. We are, and of course, so yeah, you're predicting the overtime, which means that even if Pain Thriller lost, they would still come in and have far and away the higher goal differential, right? Because there was 9 over in the first one. There's only been, 4 goals up to this point as a differential. Now getting game 5, first 4 seconds in, tied up with our quickest, but again, the fastest was 131 kilometers.
I mean, you love to see it. Now let's see if there's going to be an answer coming in from Pain Thriller. And, won the last game in a thriller, 3-2. I think it's all about managing your positioning. And getting demoed is not the way to go.
Yeah, maybe Pain Thriller kind of going the wrong way down a one-way street right there. Kind of bringing it back towards his side. And IBU is going to take that all day long. But to a demo and now another offense. Nice stop right there. Solid stop. And go across the side. Didn't even have to touch it twice right there. Only once towards the beginning. And there you go again. Gotta check your mirrors.
But the respawn actually goes in favor of Pain Thriller. No! The last second touch after the respawn just pops the ball directly up in front of the goal. That is unfortunate for Pain Thriller. Now 2-goal lead here, almost a minute off the clock. I want to see the coach start pulling out these SSL tricks and tools of the trade and take it to this young buck out of Lincoln Land Community College.
Oh, that young buck out of Lincoln Land Community College. They got no respect these days. They got no respect. That was a solid shot and a miss, and that's the first for Pain Thriller. Purchased just as easily as that.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see. I mean, that's just filth. That's just filth. Absolutely caught IBU flat-footed, and yeah, I mean, that's a pretty goal. It's a pretty goal.
Yep. It really is. I mean, that was perfect up. We got the kind of the side shot on that one. If IBU was just a tiny bit lower on this, would have at least gotten a hit that almost certainly would have redirected this one out of the way of the source of danger. As it is, minute 20 into this one, and a close game we have on our hands yet again.
I'm kind of surprised that Pain Thriller has not gone more of the aggressive physical route.
Yeah,
because we've seen IBU
right?
absolutely demoing on when they have a shot to do it, and the coach has played a lot more clean game, and I respect it. I just think that they're getting a little bit diffed in these physical encounters.
I have to 100% agree with you, and the thing is, the thing about demos and big bumps, even not even big bumps, we've seen tiny bumps take the advantage right there, as well as now that's a tie there, Pain Thriller. Back to the point, I just feel like these big bumps and demos can literally just create situations, create opportunities where you just can't see it. You can't see the forwards for the trees on those until that player is simply gone. You literally have this entire pitch to yourself. That is something that IBU is taking advantage of, and this happens, and then, you can't always read trajectory perfectly, as it is. It's just simply a situation they've opened up for himself multiple times now, and just like that, put up points on the board. As it is, though, it is tied. Back to it! Oh, man, he tried for the flashiness. Perhaps his better days are behind him.
I don't know. I mean, I see what he's trying to do here, and he just gets absolutely broke pain there.
And I'll say it because that is 100% just the flashy play attempt. Could have sat down bottom and at least whipped around or just back jumped at this. Yes, a little bit harder, but not necessarily for an SSL player.
Well, what the SSL player can do is get a tying goal here, but that's a great save from IBU. And now this might be a breakaway opportunity. Nice bump, though. There's the physicality from the young buck once again. And now, yep, here we go. Both have a nice amount of boost. Let's see how they go to this next challenge.
Yeah, that's IBU not going to give up another one of those easy. They just go sailing across his front where he gets a front row seat to the goal. Oh my God, he is! Right there, so close he can kiss it, and Pain Thriller ties this one up with another racking play. 106 is going to be tied for second fastest goal on stream today.
66 miles an hour for those of you guys using the Imperial measurements. And
not sure why you would.
Metrics is so much better. I mean, growing up in Canada, that was definitely how I learned my metrics. But no tie game, just passing halftime here. Pain Thriller has a beat on the goal.
IBU coming out of left field on this one. Didn't see him quite on our angle, but still there. Still able to lock this one away. Up and over. Oh, almost cross-section right here.
Almost the section of the chassis there. I thought he was going to be able to cut that one back with a quickness, but just didn't have the angle on it now. Oh my goodness, Pain Thriller, that's a beautiful move. Are you going to be able to get on the end? The bump! The bump!
So he comes in, ignores ball, even though trajectory is true, going for the hit right there. Again, he gets no respect. In this game of Rocket League, he gets no respect. The ball's bouncing towards their goal. I don't know. He's going towards my goal. I don't know. I get no respect.
I mean, maybe he's trying to send a message later on down the line.
Later on down the line is 100 seconds from now, Chef Philly. But doesn't matter when you're able to tie those up like that. Fantastic stuff. 4-4 now. We are far away from our 5-goal total in game number 4.
Yep, we are looking at both these players getting some good defensive stops, also creating a lot more offensive opportunity. And yeah, Pain Thriller that time changed up the game plan on the kickoff. Instead of going flying in with a little bit of a flip, going directly at Ibu and winning the face-off. And now we'll see with the Miskia, the top 90, nice save from Ibu. But ball still going with Pain Thriller. Gonna have a second look at this.
Yeah. Yep, just got way too far ahead of this one. You can see Pain Thriller kind of like judging this one as well, and like distance-wise. Right there, right before he jumps, he realized the Ibu was just simply too far ahead for where he is positioned left-wise. If he had, longitudinally and latitudinally, I think I said that right.
I'm gonna go with it. I'll allow it.
Appreciate it. There you go. No objection from the opposing council. Okay, I like it. 60 seconds left. IBU on a little bit of a run, but yeah, I think Pain Thriller has also just read these out so easily. He knows that.
Oh no!
Oh, you bad person!
No.
You bad person!
IBU did it
right
to him
in the
too.
face, that is fair. That's fair. That's fair. Just dangling the apple in front of the horse on this one.
Wow, bleeding a couple extra seconds too.
Yeah, that is a good point.
2-goal lead, 48 seconds left to go here in game number 5. I called for an overtime. That might not be happening here unless Ibu has something to say about it. He does!
This is just a back and forth of disrespectful blows here, Chef Billy. Oh my God. Ibu literally puts this up, and the last little hit comes right here. Now, I'm not sure if that was a perfect read. Obviously, if Pain Thriller reads this, like, as it's coming in, flips up at it, and he's going to hit it wide right. But one way or another, I'm going to attribute it to IBU, just, like, literally putting that ball right on the nose of Pain Thriller right here, knowing that he can't even see it.
You're calling it the ultimate disrespect. Oh my God, that's a vicious aerial 50 there, and Pain Thriller comes out the better for him.
Yeah, no, really, he has. On a little bit of a run. Oh, that's a whiff all day long. And no boost to get back. IBU tying it up here with 21 seconds. We came down here and basically had a one and done. Now we got a 20-second drill coming in through here. Just outside of an overtime situation, like you called, Chef Billy. The premonitions coming true at this point.
Maybe I am more prognostic than I thought. Somebody give me some lottery numbers, please.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 14 seconds. IBU on the defense. First hit on this one. Now takes it defensively. At least posturing like he'll be down to hit the defensive position. No! IBU can't get there. 5 seconds left. Now, this isn't over exactly, Chef Billy, but you're going to have to win the 50 off the top, maybe even take a demo, like single bounce on last second situation, then reel it in.
I mean, you that are just error dribble. I mean, you got to get the ball up like that. There's 3 seconds. Gonna have to play this off the carom and see what you can get out of it. IBU, no, the coach coming back after losing games 2 and 3 takes 4 and number 5 to take the win here in our community event, and that is some serious work. The Walker gang rise up, and yeah, absolutely takes the win there.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. Like you said, age before beauty. Dallas College, the coach, is going to be taking this one all the way. 10 shots in the last, coming up with 5 saves as well. That's just indicative of how this was going back and forth. IBU not paying any respect to the age right here. Just kept taking him a task right across the front right here and just pouring a lot more into offense than either of them were willing to put up defensively. But the tale is old as time, and Painkiller knows it. The best defense is a good offense here in the great game of Rocket League. The classic saying is obviously flipped, but really, if you just spend all your time defense in Rocket League, you're just not going to make goals, and you have to take those to win here. Your Madden commentary coming out in the end.
I was not expecting that one from you, but yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic event here. Beautiful work from both the players, and you get bragging rights now if you are the coach from Dallas College, and now Lincoln Land Community College are going to have to go back with their tail between their legs.
Absolutely, they will. Panther taking it all the way in there again. Undying honor and glory attained by them, putting down one of these young bucks and putting them in their place. Love to see it. This has been an incredibly fun event. This has been the NJCAA Rocket League 1v1 community event that has been presented by the Army National Guard. Big shout outs to them. I want to shout out as well EMP Live Designs and our production staff, because without them, we are two just beautiful voices screaming away at a game in our rooms or whatnot. So we really do appreciate that. That's about it for me, though, Chef Billy. Do we have anything else for the good people before we bid them adieu?
Nope, it was just a fantastic night. Thanks for having us along here, and keep playing in your games. You can get better every day, and make sure that you guys take care of each other inside the game and out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a good night, guys. We appreciate you watching.